It's 11 p.m. You're tired, very tired, because in your mind, one single question keeps spinning. Why am I living? You have a good job, a good salary, and maybe this is your story. Eva. She was 32 years old. She always described herself as someone who did everything right. She worked within the state system, in one of its most powerful institutions, holding a managerial position. On her desk, a gold nameplate caught the sunlight. It read, Branch Manager. Every morning, she woke up at 6, always, even on weekends, while the sound of the espresso machine echoed through the kitchen. She had already started checking her inbox. By 7:30, she had to be at the office, 1 hour before everyone else. This was one of her secrets, always being the first to arrive and the last to L. Her office overlooked the city's panoramic skyline. Through the window, the waves of the sea were visible, but Eva couldn't remember the last time she truly looked at that view. Standing by the window, just looking, that luxury had long since stopped belonging to her. Every day, the same rhythm, the same pace, and at the end of each day, on her way home, more tired, more empty. For the past few months, when she looked in the mirror in the mornings, she didn't recognize herself. Under her eyes, dark circles. On her face, instead of love or joy, only exhaustion. Time is passing. But she never said, life is passing. One evening, once again, she stayed at work until 9 p.m. When she got home, she heated up a frozen meal in the microwave. She lifted the spoon, automatically, to her mouth, chewed, swallowed. But she tasted nothing. Suddenly, the spoon slipped from her hand. The sound of metal hitting the floor echoed through the kitchen like an explosion. And in that moment, for the first time, she felt it. The void. She cried for a long time, without even knowing why. One Friday, as she was leaving work, she made a strange decision. Instead of taking the route she always used, she chose a different street. Why? She didn't know. She just felt something pulling her. 2 trees, a few benches, and in the center, an old stone fountain. The fountain had not worked for a long time, but people still sat there, resting. On one of the benches, an old man was sitting. There was an expression on his face, as if the world had stopped for him, and he was simply living that moment. Her feet carried her toward the man. As she got closer, the old man opened his eyes and looked at her. In his gaze, there were no questions, no judgment, only acceptance. If you wake up every day, go to work, get tired, and fall asleep, if somewhere inside you feel lost, this coming Sunday, we will quietly follow Eva's journey of change. And maybe, without even realizing it, you will begin to find your own path.